If you have mast cell activation syndrome, you have been exposed to mold. It's that simple. No one has extremely aggravated mast cell symptoms without past mold exposure. Okay, yeah, there's Lyme, there's parasites, there's these other things, Epstein-Barr, all that. But these things are not going to be significant enough to cause you real mast cell activation symptoms, like reacting to all these different supplements, reacting to all these different foods. But the real causes of mast cell activation are actually rather simple, all right? It's what we're eating, what we're inhaling, and what we're thinking, right? What we're eating. If we're eating meat twice a day, or we're eating large servings of meat, a half pound of meat at every serving, guess what? You're impairing your detox system, your liver's shutting down, your kidneys are shutting down when you eat this stuff. The amino acids are not getting to the cell because you more than likely have mycotoxin poisoning, mycotoxin exposure, or some type of toxic buildup in your body. So the cells are not receiving nutrients, they're not receiving the amino acids. So even if you break the food down, it's going to start circulating in the blood. All those amino acids will circulate in the blood. And when they don't reach the cell, guess where they're going to go? To the liver, all right? And the liver has to process them now, and that's extremely difficult in the liver. And that's why you get all this backup, this detox backup with people who have mast cell activation. They're overeating meat. Then they're eating dairy, eggs, nuts, seeds, gluten, all these other things, right? And then they're living in a moldy house. They're living in a house that has mycotoxins. They're convinced they don't have mold in their house because they can't see it, but they don't realize mold is invisible, and it's in every single house, right? And they may have developed a sensitivity over time to it. And people really like to refuse this one, like I did for years, and they continue to suffer because they don't go into mold testing further, like I did with my daughter for years, right? So the last one is nervous system. So are we still trying to protect ourselves from everything? Are we in a state of fear a lot of the time? Do we look ahead to events and try to picture what could go wrong and protect ourselves against these things? You know, do we have past trauma that we never dealt with? You know, are we stuck in a state where we feel like we're never going to get better? Do we feel like we're not good enough? Do we feel like no matter what we do, it's never good enough? You know, that all these threatening thoughts in our mind keep coming. And guess what? All those things affect your immune system. They all affect the mast cells. They all make you feel worse. And this is what caused your mast cell activation symptoms. Yeah, you could have got hit with antibiotics. Yeah, there could have been Lyme. Yeah, etc. But the main three causes of 90+% of these cases are going to be what you're consuming, what you're inhaling, what you're thinking. If you try to go in other directions because you don't want to make changes and you are not ready to deal with the emotions that are going to pop up when you make these changes, when you remove all your comfort foods, when you have to leave your house and move somewhere, when you have to go ahead and realize that these thoughts that you were thinking in your head are the cause of your own suffering. Usually people just either get strong and they move into it and they deal with it and they overcome it, or they run from it and they go back to the no, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to look for the new medication, the new supplement that's going to fix me. And no, it can't be that easy. It's not that simple. Let's go trust the people in white coats again, because they always lead us right back to what? Nothing.